Hey man, don't start crying either, man. Come on, man.
That's all right.
Josh, this gonna take it all the way back. Paul said he ain't like me, man. It's allergies. He ain't got no allergies. Paul don't have allergies. Well, Barbara, we'll start this thing out. Josh, if you can get the second verse, and Paul, if you can close it out. Troublesome times are here, filling this heart with fear, freedom we are. Oh dear, now is at stake. Oh, under your heart to God, sing from the chair, stinging rock, sing away from child Christians away. Step back, I'm not used to all this. It's a blessing to be here today. We've been looking forward to this occasion for quite some time now. And this is my wife, Ashley.
All right, all right.
Our purpose here today is to just simply reflect. We're here today because of many, many people, families in the past who have worked hard, who have been a strong influence and have paved the way for us to be where we are today. And so what we're going to do at this time, we're going to call out a couple named family heads, so to speak. And when I mention those names, if there's anyone in the audience who falls under that family, please stand. We will read a short synopsis of the individual, and then you may take your seat. Our first individual, or individuals, are Maud and Sidney Baldry, and the Helen Allen family.
Amen. Amen.
Great leaders of Brother and Sister Baldry will truly believe that they all wanted their family members to serve the Lord. We appreciate all those who are in attendance today representing that family.
Amen. Amen.
There we go. Everybody who is a member of the Hubert Bledsoe family. Anybody? No? Okay, we still gonna read it though. Brother Bledsoe was faithful in attendance until his health failed. His favorite song was "In the Service of My King." When someone said they didn't know how to do something, his saying was, "You can't learn any younger."
That's Brother David's favorite saying. Next family, Sister Savella Bledsoe and the Jesse Ray family. Okay. And this, Sister Bledsoe and her mother played an important part in helping us in years that have gone by. So we appreciate their service and their influence.
Amen.
All right. Anybody from Rufus Brown's family? Rufus Brown? All right. Brother Brown was faithful in attendance and supporting the services of BLUFF Road. He was a good, hard-working man, and many remember him for spinning gravel with his truck tires when he left the church grounds. So we honor Brother Rufus Brown.
Bad boy, huh?
He bad. Doing that right. James Crawford. If you knew Brother Crawford, then you know him. He did give Brother David some encouraging word during some difficult time. I believe there are many here who remember Brother James Crawford.
Ruby Steen Esther. All right. Yeah. Sister Esther was faithful in attendance until her health failed. When the church was taking trips out of town, she was right there from Disney World to the Fat Man Squeeze. And we have many fond memories of our dear sister.
Willie Mae French. Sister Willie Mae French. Sister French gave much needed support to this congregation.
Amen.
She insisted on giving Brother Orlando Davis his first appreciation program.
Amen.
During some of our most difficult days, she was a great supporter. So we're always thankful for Sister Willie Mae French.
All right, Geneva Holloway. Yes. Sister Holloway had a very benevolent spirit. She would support Brother Davis and his family, even when she was getting along with meager fare. She had the spirit to give cheerfully, even out of poverty. We thank God for Sister Holloway.
Amen.
Leroy and Jesse Henderson. Leroy and Jesse Henderson. Some of the first to be baptized in this area. One thing is for sure, that they evidently believe in being fruitful and multiplying and have a huge family. The sister remained faithful even after losing her husband and gave great support to us in a very needed time. Thank you, Brother and Sister Henderson, for helping us to be what we are today.
Amen.
Versi Hurd. Back from Versi Hurd, okay. We remember you for the way you touched our lives for good. We also remember her for her classic confession. She confessed her sins and some other folks too. Thank you, Sister Hurd and William Hurd.
Robert Lee and Delia Hurd. Anyone from that branch? Brother and Sister Hurd, as we remember, was of a quiet and meek spirit. We truly appreciate the love that they showed.
Dabner and Althea Hill. Y'all go ahead and stand. There we go. Yes. Brother and Sister Hill were faithful to this congregation. Brother Hill was instrumental in getting Brother Davis at this congregation on a 4-Sunday-a-month basis back in 1975. Sister Hill was a dedicated and hard-working sister. We thank God for them.
Amen. Amen.
Lee Reston and Maggie Hill.
All right. All right. Amen.
Causing this church to be what it is today. We pray that God will continue to bless you as well as your entire family.
Amen. Homer and Luella Hill. Yes. Brother and Sister Hill and family have an important role in supporting the work at our congregation. Sister Hill has a passionate, strong handshake and would just about bring any young brother to surrender. Sister Luella is the oldest surviving original member at this congregation. She attended our first service in this new facility on November 4th, 2018 at the age of 97 years old. May God continue his blessings upon you and your family.
I believe everyone remembers this next individual, Andrew. We call him Baba. Andrew Baba. Not sure anyone truly knew his correct name or age, but we all knew him as Baba. He couldn't hear or talk, but he found a way to communicate with us. And he always knew how to be at church on time as well. He knew that some of us seemed not to know. He knew what time our services started, and he knew what time Bible study ended. We truly thank God for sending Baba our way to the message.
Amen. Your boy. This is good.
Rufus Phillips. Brother Rufus was baptized at a late age in his life, but was faithful in attendance. Sister Steen Esther would try to make sure he got out to all services. We thank God for Brother Phillips.
Amen.
Sister Robinson have touched our lives in a good way. We thank God for the support and cheerful giving down through the years. She's a great, strong supporter of our special events days. Thank you for Sister Robinson.
Robert and Lula Smith. Sister Lula supported our special events days long before she was baptized into the Church of Christ. She baked and cooked special dishes for many events. She has always been a hardworking lady who loved her family. Brother Robert was baptized during one of our gospel meetings, and the electric power went out. Like DJ Weatherspoon said during one of our Christmas programs, that's a sign.
Leonis and Clara Tate. Leonis and Clara Tate. Sister Tate, there we go. Sister Tate was a literal supporter of good works. She loved her family and the church. She was Timotheus, Jeffrey, and Joshua's babysitter. From talking to her in her late years, she wanted to support us all she could in building this facility. I thank God for Sister Tate and the entire family.
Amen.
MJ and Tabby Ann Wallace. All right, amen. Words cannot express the thanks we owe to Brother and Sister Wallace for the support they have given to this congregation and to the brotherhood. Brother Wallace was one of the ones that helped get this congregation started in 1935. He was the one who recommended that Brother Orlando Davis come and work with this congregation in 1930. It says 1935. When I was trying to do the math, 1975. If he could see the fruit of his labor here, I believe it would make him happy. We thank you, God, for Brother Wallace and all the old pioneers who got this work started.
Amen.
Eliza Turner. Sister Eliza Turner. Sister Eliza was among the first to be baptized in this area. She was a great supporter for the cause of Christ. She told brothers she wanted all those trees cut down so she could see the church building from her house. The truth is, every time we endeavor to improve our worship facility, Brother Davis always reflexes on her dreams. I believe she would be truly happy to see how far we have come by faith. Sister Eliza Turner.
Amen.
Beulah Ward. Sometimes you try to find words to say for the people who had a great impact on your life for good, and it would take a book to try to explain it all. One thing we can say is that Sister Eula has blessed our lives. We thank God for her and for her entire family.
Sister Vera Williams. Sister Vera Williams. We have some representatives. Sister Vera was a great help in many ways to our congregation. She was willing to do what she could to help us spiritually as well as financially. We know she and Brother Mr. Roy Lee in her corner to give her support. What you see today is what she helped us to accomplish. Her spirit still lives in this place. Thank you, Lord. Thank you for Sister Vera.
Sister Edna Gates. Sister Edna was an encouragement to our congregation. She was very supportive of the church and the work we were striving to accomplish. Sister Edna and her family played an important role in helping us to come this far by faith.
Brother and Sister Albert Wallington. Brother and Sister Albert Wallington. Brother and Sister Wallington and family had their start at this congregation. We thank God for them and their family.
All right. So Maud Bowdry, Ollie Mae, and Queen Ruth family. Yes. The Maud Bowdry family has been one family of hospitality and friendly attitudes down through the years. When someone comes new to the area, it is always good to have someone to take you in and treat you like family. And that's what you're going to get with the Bowdry Wooten family. We thank God for the entire Maud Bowdry Wooten family.
Our list, we're just always thankful, ever thankful for our history and we call them family pioneers that have a strong hand and help molding and shaping some of us, touching hard, working hard to help us be where we are today. So once again, we're thankful for all of those families and all of those who represent those families here today.
Amen. Amen.